Good evening, everyone. Want to show you this video out of Nulato. They had quite the sky show over the Memorial Day weekend. Sundogs, arcs in the sky. Even it looks like a prism there in one of those arcs. So thank you so much for observing that in the sky, Sino Werby, and then sending it to our station. So the Nulato Sundog and arcs, that was just one of several pictures. I'll share more coming up at 10 o'clock. Also, it is a Memorial Day, and this was the scene out of Holy Cross. Alden Walker Jr. sending this out, he says, from the end of the road, flying the flag. Back here in the South Central region, we had some rain move through, about 11/100ths of an inch for the Kenai area. Anchorage, 15/100ths of an inch, same for the Palmer area. A lot of that moved on through and was pretty much done by about 8:30 in the morning, but pavement still stayed wet for a while before it did dry out. Some of that wet weather is still hanging around some of those higher elevation locations of the Kenai Peninsula, but really it's the South Central region that saw the most in the way of precipitation, with the exception of Glen Allen, about 4/10ths of an inch for them, and more on the way in the coming days. Well, in the big picture, we're going to continue to watch this area of low pressure that is progressing to the east across parts of the western end and central sections of the Aleutians. Boy, I'll tell you, West Coast locations have seen some sunshine through the day. It's been a little bit cooler, though. Winds are primarily out of the north, and then there's scattered showers into parts of the interior, and a continued flood warning along the Yukon River out of Fort Yukon, specifically on the Porcupine River as well. Now, back into the Copper River Basin and parts of the eastern interior, you can see some of those heavy showers that are going to continue to move southward into the Copper River Basin here tonight. You can see some of that disturbance associated with it. Our hot and cold spots for the state: Bonanza Creek, 66, with Kotzebue down to 22 for the cold spot in Alaska. Here's a look at those high temperatures. Still 60 showing up in McGrath into Fairbanks, a 57 in Fort Yukon. Juneau, that was their high temperature today, too. And Anchorage at 55, King Salmon also with double nickels with 40s showing out through the Aleutians. South Central, seeing those temperatures into the 50s, just a little bit cooler today. Clouds probably prohibiting us from reaching that 60-degree mark again today, but we did on Saturday as well as Sunday. They'll still see some sunshine going into Tuesday, but there will be some changes moving across southern sections of the Kenai Peninsula. There'll be even rain around Kodiak. We'll continue to see cloud cover, scattered showers into parts of the eastern interior especially. Here's a look at your overall forecast. Wet weather for the Panhandle, so just expect that starting the work week, you'll see high temperatures into the 50s. We'll see those 50s with a little more sunshine showing up across the Kenai. Still a chance for showers. 40s across Prince William Sound. There's those showers in Gulkana. 60, the high in Talkeetna, will go to 57 across parts of the Susitna Valley, Anchorage, topping out with about 55. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. We'll continue to watch for those 60s showing up a little bit later into the week as we head into Thursday.